First thing you will notice is that it's a huge resource. So the first thing I would suggest is to simply have an explore. So to go onto all the links, have a look at pretty much everything there is on there, and just explore so you can get to grips with the setup. Once you've had a good look around, had a good explore of My Econ Lab, I think I'd direct you to the study plan where there are preset quizzes and activities for the students to do, which lecturers can monitor, but it's more of a hands-off experience to start with, so the students can get to grips with the setup and you can as well. I think once you've got a good idea of how it all works, I guess one thing you could start doing would be to set sort of termly homeworks or tests. You may want to just use the preset homeworks and tests that are on there without having to actually adapt them if they're going to be termly ones. And again, you can start having a look at how you set due dates and start dates and time limits for the particular homeworks and tests.
And what would she say is the main purpose of these tests?
I think the purpose of the homeworks and tests largely is to give the students some feedback so they can keep track of their progress, but it's also very useful for the lecturers. It largely depends on whether you've got a small or a very huge group of students, but because you have an online marking of it, you can see the progress of individual students. So you can look through and say, student X is struggling or they didn't do very well on this particular test. And what it's very, very good at doing is you can usually sort of pick a certain topic that you can see students did struggle on that, and either respond to them individually if it's only a few students, but if you've got a huge number of students, then it's something you can come back to in tutorials or workshops.